place shut down in 2010. You really think he'd come back here?
You can stay in the car if you're too scared.
Alone? At an abandoned power plant? No, thank you. Maybe we should put something in our vows about following each other into creepy places. And you know why? Because it's the best idea ever.
Castle, I am not getting married in space.
Why not? We could be the first. Commercial spaceflight is only a couple years away, and you said you wanted it to be special.
Yes, because when I was a little girl imagining my wedding day being stuck in a small tin can with 1,000 tons of rocket fuel strapped to my ass was exactly what I had in mind.
Then we agree.
If you don't want to go and look at wedding venues this weekend, then just say so.
I don't want to go look at wedding venues this weekend.
Too bad.
Well, we can just hang, don't you think?
Before we plan the honeymoon, shouldn't we set a wedding date first?
No, because the department hasn't even said if you can have time off yet. Besides, planning a honeymoon will help us set a date.
Okay. Can't wait to hear about this.
Well, you don't want to go to Thailand during monsoon season, do you? Or New Zealand in the winter? No. You decide where you want to go, the best time to be there. Boom, lobby for those dates.
New Zealand? Castle, are you using our honeymoon as an excuse to go and tour Middle Earth?
I'm game if you are.
I was hoping for something more romantic and less hobbity.
Why does everyone always think those two are mutually exclusive?
And it should be a place that neither of us have ever been to.
Agreed. A perfect spot that would be ours and ours alone.
Like Barcelona.
That's where I took Meredith.
Okay, Galapagos. I've always wanted to go there.
Gina.
Seriously?
Yeah, part of our whirlwind honeymoon tour.
Fine, Swiss Alps. I hear they're breathtaking.
They are.
No.
Yeah, that's where Meredith and I used to winter.
You know what? I think a better plan would be for you to make a list of all the places in the world that you've never honeymooned, vacationed, or married any of your other wives.
How could it be?
Albania and Finland. That's all you got left.
Yeah, when we do this, let's not do the dead body in the middle of the aisle.
Okay, good call.
Oh. No, it's good to double check if my phone's working or triple check. Okay. All right, sweetie. Talk to you soon. False alarm.
What is she, 2 days past her due date?
3. So it could happen at any minute. Can you believe it? Me as a dad.
No, Ryan, you're gonna be great.
You guys pick a name?
No, we couldn't agree on one, so we're waiting to see if it's a boy or girl and then decide.
May I suggest Cosmo?
No, you may not. And rather than pick a name for my kid, you should pick a date for your wedding.
Pick a date for my wedding. I was planning on bringing her.
Really? When is that? What are plans?
On our wedding day? That's supposed to be good luck. But we'll find a venue that has an indoor area, just in case.
Even if we find the perfect place, it's not gonna be available until at least October.
October. Harvest season. Perfect.
Perfect, except if you want my dad to walk me down the aisle. He's gonna be in Europe on the research project.
Oh, fine. We'll have a winter wedding.
Didn't we say we wanted to do it outside?
Right. Yeah, frostbite isn't very festive. How about we get hitched spring of next year?
And what if I want to get married sooner?
Who could blame you?
You two are so adorable.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we can find a venue for this summer.
You want to have a wedding in the middle of a New York summer?
No, you're right. Oh, I know. September. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's right in the Goldilocks zone. It's perfect.
It is, except I'll be out of town every weekend on my book signing tour. So unless you get married on a Monday, September's gonna be tough.
A little unsolicited advice.
Do you give another kind?
In life, there is no such thing as a perfect time for anything.
I'm sorry, that's advice how?
Don't wait. Hell, just go down to City Hall right now. You love each other. Stop talking about it. Just do it.
I don't know, Castle. Maybe your mom's right. I think elopement's a great idea. There's no planning, no lists. All we do is we just get married.
Beckett, I promise you, there is a perfect date for our perfect wedding, and we will find it. Trust me.
I do.
Oh, wedding humor, nice. You are. September.
What?
We're getting married in September. It won't be too hot, it won't be too cold. It's in the Goldilocks zone, it's perfect.
Wait, Castle, what about your book tour?
Screw it. September.
It's not true. Yes, I know what they wrote. We're still engaged. What do you mean Aunt Teresa put it on her Facebook? We'll tell her to take it down. I gotta go. I love you. Bye. Hey, Espo, do you believe everything that they write in the newspapers?
Oh, hell no. I mean, except for that thing between Castle and his ex-wife. I mean, it's like your love life made the paper again.
What? All right. Who am I hooking up with now?
Novelist Richard Castle and New York police detective Catherine Beckett, both native New Yorkers, are pleased to announce their engagement.
No. I didn't do this.
Actually, I did.
I thought you...
I know, Castle. I like my privacy, but I do realize that you're somewhat famous.
Somewhat.
Yes. And if we're going to be together, I have to come to terms with that. And if they are going to write about you, I want it to be the truth. I want it to be about us.
Well, there's no one... There's no one I'd rather share a headline with. But just for the interest of accuracy, let's say we're getting married in space.
No, it's not going to happen, babe.
I remember the Cordova House. It was like a cultural venue for the arts in the 70s. I think I went to a party there. Of course, it was the 70s, so I can't be sure.
This says it's been refurbished, and they've started to book weddings.
It's gorgeous. Could it be that we've stumbled upon a venue we actually agree on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with it. Are you?
Hey, that was the event planner at the Cordova House. They said they still have a few spots open in the fall. She can give us a tour tonight.
Woohoo! Let's do it. You know, when you called last night about the venue, I was with Matilda. She wanted me to model a dress. And it was a wedding dress. And when I saw myself in it, I started to think about my mom. She would have loved to have been a part of all of this, to help pick out the flowers and try on the dresses. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I halfway expected to see her right behind me. And she wasn't there. And just for a moment, I thought to myself, I don't know if I can do all of this without her. And that's why I said no when you asked about the venue. I'm so sorry. It was so stupid.
No, not stupid. Human.
Do you know what else I wish she could experience? You.
Really?
Yeah, she would have loved you.
You know, Kate, if you need more time...
No, I don't need any more time. I don't even want us to wait until the fall. I think we can find a new venue in the spring.
You think we can pull it off?
Yeah. I mean, I already have the dress.
We need to pick a font for our Save the Date card.
Really? We're gonna do that? We don't even have a venue yet.
Yeah, I find deadlines inspiring. How about this one?
No, it's too frilly.
Agreed. And this is far too severe. You will save the date now.
Oh, I like that one. You?
Not really feeling it, though. I guess you could convince me.
I bet I could.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to work pretty hard to win me over, but...
Well, I'm prepared to do just that. Because it's clear to me that what we both need right now is a really good font.
Yes, we do this.
Babe, I wasn't alone. When they were interrogating me, the only thing that kept me going was thinking about you. About our future, the wedding. You were with me the whole time.
What, was it that bad? Oh, did she go on about camel treks and yacht races, or did you have a fight with the goddess?
No, worse. Carly was boring.
Boring.
Yeah, all she did was complain about her husband, saying now that she was married, there's no romance in her life. It's just an endless routine of sameness.
So, your fabulous friend...
Is not so fabulous anymore.
Huh.
I mean, that's not gonna happen to us, is it? You've done this before. Marriage isn't gonna change us, right? We're not gonna become one of those couples that go to the same 2 restaurants and only have sex on national holidays. No, I'm serious. Because that place that you were at tonight, it was filled with married men that are bored with their wives. I don't ever want to be bored with you, and I don't want you to be bored with me either.
Okay. Well, then let's put it into our vows. A promise to each other that even though we're married, it doesn't mean there is no more romance. And we will never, ever be boring. Deal?
Okay, deal.
Does this mean you forgive me for not calling?
Not yet.
Huh. How about now?
Getting there.
This is torture. What if we got married on the Cyclone?
The roller coaster at Coney Island?
Come on, how much fun would that be? And talk about an appropriate, if not slightly on the nose metaphor, a bride and groom together, side by side, as they go through the ups and downs, the twists and turns, and the loop-to-loops of life.
Castle, I love you, but I will not marry you on a ride or up in space or on a slide.
Dr. Seuss got married somewhere fun.
Yes, his wife's living room. How many people do you think can fit in one of those roller coaster cars anyway? 20? 30?
That's a good point. We should determine exactly whom we are going to invite.
Yeah, good idea.
This intimate wedding of ours,
Oh, no. You too?
how bad is yours?
I've got over 100.
I'm at 300 over that.
400?
Well, to be fair, I am world famous. Ish. Look, it's a first draft. Just need some editing. Brutal, ruthless editing.
Castle, Michael Connolly? You haven't seen him in over a year. Do you not remember what he wrote about your last book? No. I think we got our first edit.
Well, I have to invite Connolly because if he finds out that Jonathan Kellerman made the cut, and I have to invite Kellerman because I have to invite Wes Craven and Stephen King.
Yeah, but we got to start somewhere.
Well, I think I know where. Aunt Teresa? Really? After what she posted about me on Facebook?
She took it down.
Fine.
What are we going to do? We can't have 500 people at the wedding.
Hello, you two.
Help has arrived in the form of a neutral third party. Someone who was born to be brutal and ruthless.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we're still working on the invite list, I see.
Yes, actually. And would you mind joining us?
Love to. Let me get my list. Oh, I had no idea how many people I needed to invite until I wrote them all down.
Good news, I cross-referenced my mother's list with my list. We have 3 names in common.
Wow, 3 names. That's great. That takes us from, what, 585 to 582? There's got to be a better way to cut this down. Ryan, you guys kept your wedding small. What was it, like 100 people?
Yeah, that's all we could afford.
How did you contain the list?
I have a lot of relatives who hate me now.
In the end, Gates' sister wasn't that bad.
Does that mean we have to invite her to the wedding?
Yeah, what about that? Our lists.
Castle, we can't have that many people coming.
Agreed. So what do we do?
I think we have to decide why we're actually having this wedding. I mean, are we doing this not to insult hundreds of people, or are we doing this for us?
Well, for us.
Well, then why don't we just take a minute and write down the names of all the people that absolutely, positively have to be there, no matter what, to make us happy?
1 minute.
Yeah,
There's not much time. What if we forget someone?
and they shouldn't have been invited in the first place.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
1 minute and go.
You stopped writing.
So did you. Of course, I'm going to have to invite my mother and Alexis.
Yeah, and my dad and Aunt Teresa.
Right. Espo and Ryan, who will bring Jenny.
Lainey.
I'm gonna have to invite the poker group.
Yeah, Maddie.
Gates.
Ooh, and Gates' family.